What is that we find so hypocritical, duplicitous about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? What is that one thing that I can tell you today so that you are convinced that yes, they are being hypocritical? But before I tell you that one thing, I want to give you some information that are very, very relevant, very, very important for you to understand. Number one, on October 1st, I believe that was 2020, last year, New York Post, they published an article saying that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they want privacy, yet they are hungry for attention. That was published back in October in New York Post. And not only that, it also said in the New York Post, same article, it also said that it's only been 10 months, means it was published in October, so they were out of the royal family in the early 2020 and late 2019. 10 months since Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announced that they were leaving the British royal family in search of privacy, quote unquote. They appeared on, or they will appear on, Netflix show. In other words, no, we do not really care about privacy, and privacy was never a concern for us, but it is something else for which we left the British royal family, and that something else is name, fame, independency, and at the same time smearing the British royal family. Now, what is that one thing I want to tell you and I found to be very, very hypocritical? Well, there are actually two things. So let me go over the first one, which is they are going back to New York City. I mentioned actually in my other video, I said that these people, this couple, they came to New York on a flight, and there was a scheduled flight, but when they left, they actually took a private jet. So that is hypocritical. Why? Because they are also sending a message for, for green environments. They want the whole world to be green, more green. Why then you are using a private jet? Number two is that during Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's royal tour trip to New York, they were accompanied by a personal photographer and videographer. Actually, I mentioned this and I said, did you guys notice anything? And I did not receive any response. Maybe you do not live in New York. But I ask you guys, have you seen any photographer, any videographer, any camera crew following them? And lo and behold, my prediction, my suspicion came true. Yes, they did. And this is obviously the report that said that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle actually had a personal photographer. Why? Because they wanted to document their trip to New York City, not because of philanthropic reason, not because they wanted to show the whole world how nice they are. And they are nice, to be honest with you. They are nice. They're doing a lot of good things. But the real reason was because they wanted to show this or share this documentary with Netflix show, the show they are going to launch. Now, Netflix show is $100 million. Remember that. So when we say, okay, you know what, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, all they want really is privacy, as I mentioned in the beginning. Now take a look. Are they really up to privacy? If they are for privacy, why then they will have cameramen following them? Why they will have videographer, photographer following them? But here is the thing though. You might say, well, you know what? This is not a big deal. Why are you making a big deal? Because celebrities before, for example, Madonna, she actually had photographer or videographer following her, documenting her. That happened. As celebrities, they always do that. That is not unusual. However, what they do not do is they do not say, I want privacy. Okay, they do not say, I want to get rid of this paparazzi and I don't want them to follow me. I want attention. So what I will do is I'll go to another country, or I'll leave my family, I'll leave my profession. That's not what they do. Unlike Harry and Meghan, they do not do these things. Yes, you are okay. I have no problem when Meghan and Harry photographing themselves on this trip to New York City. No problem, you can do it by all means. But at the same time, when you say that you left the British royal family for the purpose of privacy, then it becomes very hypocritical. Also, when you say we want green environment, we want green for the whole world, and then you take private jet that uses fuel to pollute the environment, that is also hypocritical. So where Harry and Meghan are concerned, the assumption is that whatever was being filmed would end up on Netflix. And this is not what I'm saying. This is a claim that was made by a very trusted source, and they are expert. They're saying this photography, this videography is going to end up on Netflix. They signed their deal with Netflix last summer, and it's been widely speculated that one of the projects would indeed be a documentary or a docu-series about their lives. So again, going back to privacy, you cannot, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle cannot ever say or be happy with their privacy. They cannot. They're public figures. Let's put it that way. And they knew it before they left the British royal family, before the Megxit happened. They knew that there is no way we can have privacy ever. The moment you step into Hollywood, the moment you become famous, the moment you are known by so many people, the moment you marry a prince like Prince Harry, you know there is nothing called privacy. And you have to be okay with that. If you are not okay with that, that's fine, understandable, but don't say that we're going to leave the family because of that reason. That is not going to happen. So now the question will be raised whether Meghan Markle's claim of the British royal family being racist is actually valid. Is something we can trust her word on. This is something that will only transpire more, and we will know more about in the coming days, months and weeks and years, I should say. Thank you guys for joining in. I hope that you enjoy my talk on this show where I talk mostly about Meghan Markle. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, like this video, leave a comment, and I will see you soon again. Have a wonderful rest of the day.